Hi Leo. Okay, so I was pre-shuffling and this came out twice. So it needed to be seen by someone. So Eight of Pentacles, focused attention, a lot of attention, detail, value. Butterflies could be relevant. Let's see what's going on for you in love. Wow, bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. We have a lot of it. Soulmate, twin flame energy going on right now. A lot of return energy. This could be building a solid foundation. It could be building a house. It could be, homestead, moving, something like that. But it's these trees. The Four of Wands is often thought of as the 1111 twin flame card. Either way, it's good. It's good. It's beautiful. A lot of attention going towards. Whoops. So let's look at these two together, and then we'll lay out. We'll do more formal of a spread, but so a lot of attention going to foundation, stability, building a future on a stable foundation, okay? It could possibly, if I just were to go one more card, the Five of Cups comes, so it could possibly be coming after, sadness, a loss, somebody that's realizing, looking at some spilled cups, maybe realizing there's still two really good cups here. Hi, Callie. That's my cat. Hi. Hi. So let's see what's going on for Leo in love. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. Crazy. Strong reading so far. Okay, so the person on your mind. Let's take a look at the person on your mind. The Fool could be dealing with an Aries, somebody wanting a new beginning. I'm going to go ahead and start because Justice could be wow. Lots of strong Libran and Aries energy right now. But this sword is up, something active going on about making things balanced, maybe taking a chance on a new start. It's funny because this Fool card has that whole fall down the rabbit hole feel, right? There's an alligator that could be significant, but look, she's also looking down, sitting stable. The Justice is all about a balance. It could be legal or something like that, but it's she's also looking keeping her balance from falling off this building, right? So they're very striking here. So I feel like it could be about somebody's looking at a new beginning, but as much as they're diving in, it looks like there's an element of balance there too. I'm just getting a strong sense of stability. Yeah, look at that. Just said it. Strong. So it could be, I was thinking maybe we're feeling some Leo energy. There could be some Leo energy, but look at this. 3 major arcanas are your first 3 cards. So major, strong sense of building a stable foundation. We've got this, this is just crazy. Very, very strong. So the person on your mind, they are looking at things as a stable new beginning, willing to put in the work. This could be an apology. Then next we have the Seven of Wands, which is kind of like breaking free of something. I don't know, there could be an element of standing up for yourself. Let's see, what's going on? How do they see you? How do they see Leo? Everybody loves Leo. Okay, I was just going to see if they were going to, fly. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is y'all are kind of freaking me out here. This was the very next card. I felt it. I almost pulled it and I didn't. And did you guys see that? It flipped out. So there's some strategy here, this Five of Wands. So there is some conflict in strategy. Now, remember, it came after that last Seven of Wands, which was breaking free. So somebody is having to put some work and effort into breaking free. Maybe you? I don't know. Changing patterns? Not sure. Six of Cups. So there's strategy into how to come forward. The Six of Cups is somebody returning, or, you know, thinking about the past, how to bring things back the way they used to be, something like that. Let's see if one more flies out. And then I'm going to split the, okay. Three of Cups. That's friendship, celebration. Maybe somebody's trying to, you know, try to figure out, how do I get this back to the way it was? There's a lot of attention going into that, though. What are their next actions towards you? Okay, King of Cups showed up a minute ago. So this is what I was kind of picking up on. There is some element of somebody having to leave something, but we're going to have to dive into that. The Eight of Cups. This person loves you. There's a lot of love here. Let's see what comes next. Tell me more. I wonder if it's, for some of you, I just got a sense that it could be like a travel or a long distance thing. I don't think that's really the strongest energy, but I felt like that might be something for something. Something for something. Wasn't that intelligence? The Moon. Wow. Could be their fear. They could be fearful. This has kind of like a sense of, yeah, look, their tendency to hold back and have negative thoughts about thinking about all what could go wrong instead of all that could go right. Now, if that's the reverse, you got to flip it. But that looks like somebody's having to leave this fear. These cards kind of mimic each other too. This person has a lot of love. It looks like they're having to leave something. Figure out how to get it back to the way it was. And this Three of Pentacles keeps catching my eye, which it's got red brick. That could be symbolic for somebody. But this Three of Pentacles is about, you know, how to work together and collaborate and not try to be totally independent and do it all on your own. Seven of Cups is next. Like options. Yeah, see, this person that you're dealing with, either you or they, somebody has kind of an independent mentality where they, you know, maybe are a little prideful, don't like to ask for help. Tower. Try to hold everything up together. I mean, by themselves, for every, like, is this person you're dealing with, you or this person, somebody has a kind of a mentality of doesn't like to ask for help, doesn't need anyone, is self-sufficient. And I think they're going to have to do some soul searching to get past that. You guys, this is the card I just put back. I don't know if y'all could see it. Wow. Has to do some soul searching and learn to leave that situation behind. Literally, they could be leaving a difficult situation behind. That could be something, there could be a secret, you know, there could be something secretive about this. But this is like somebody that just doesn't like to be vulnerable. Y'all's energy is crazy. They like to be the one on top of things. They don't like to need or admit to their needs. Prideful. King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. Anyway, somebody's thinking about how to come back. Again, Hangman. So they're just trying to figure out how. Because we had the Hangman earlier. The Sword is up, very methodical. How will Leo know who this person is? I feel like you know who this person is, but how will you know who this person is? And I'm going to ask, what's the problem? Y'all are This is freaky. Every card that I have ignored or not pulled that's grabbed my attention, every single card has come out after I put it back. Two of Pentacles, juggling, balancing. And again, remember we had talked about that in the beginning. There's like that building. This is like diving in. Okay, you know what this says? The Two of Pentacles is like kind of like trying to juggle. How do I... I'm feeling something major for this person. It could be you, but I think it's them. It could be you. Put it where it needs to be. This is like ready to dive in, take a chance, go down the rabbit hole, right? But then she's like, oh, but I need to stay balanced. This has got that, how do I let myself feel the things that I feel and be okay with that and not lose myself of my sense of stability? How do I let myself feel what I need to feel for Leo and trust that my whole world's not going to fall apart unless I'll like allow myself to be vulnerable? Because it's like if I allow myself to be vulnerable, then I open myself up for this hurt again. And I don't want to hurt again. So somebody somewhere learned that trusting others or depending on others for happiness, it was safer just to not. This is making sense to y'all. Major, strong, freaking maybe the freakiest reading as far as cards coming out. Every card I put back, you guys, comes out. So Two of Pentacles is balancing. And the Six of Swords is leaving something. And see the black cloud? How crazy is this? It's kind of like I give up my stability if I allow myself to feel what I feel. This person may come forward with a small gesture in the form of a text message that isn't real. It may start off like real light, like just something flirty, just to kind of get the everything started. Four Swords. So the Four Swords is about, like healing, and Nine of Cups, self-care, like trying to preserve, I don't know, feeling more about that. The Four Cups is where Four Swords is where you kind of like take a break to think about things and rest, and then things get clearer. Yeah, about what to do. This is somebody's trying to decide how to come back. So keep yourself open. I would, look good, smell good. Put a glow. Do the glow technique, which I talked about in some of the other videos, where you put a glow over someone. You visualize them surrounded by a glow of love and light, and where they're happy and they have all the blessings that they want and everything good coming to them. You're like visualizing them. You're sending them this amazing energy. And then I was also going to say for you guys, I love when we manifest together in the comments, so we'll do that. And I was going to do it like kind of like the glow technique, but do a funnel of money, like visualize a funnel of money just following you everywhere you go, like above your head, a vortex. So I just love that one. And I love that when I go for walks, I try to visualize that. So look at this, Facing Fear, the very first card. This Facing Fear, which is an illusion of the mind, allows you to simply experience what is without reservation nor expectation. All is happening in universal timing. I was going to pull one of these. But yeah, so somebody's trying to make a decision. I don't think it's a decision about... I think the decision is made about wanting to come back. It's just a matter of how. And they're having to give up like a shadow self of them, a shadow part of themselves. Mental clutter. Be careful of spending too much time in your headspace, which leaves little room for real clarity to present itself. So what I was saying is, you guys stay busy. Make sure you look good, smell good. You're not, get yourself ready for the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Like, get your house cleaned up, or make sure you're dressed for the day, so that if somebody were to knock on your door, or you were going to get a call or something like that, you're ready. keep getting that for something. Remove any blocks within your throat chakra so you can express yourself openly and honestly. Throat chakra, hum, chew gum, sing, gargle. You know, you can do throat chakra, what do you call them? You could do throat chakra binaural beats too. Let's get one more. Listen to those, but singing, anything that puts vibration in your throat, you know, singing, humming. Trust what you need is there with love. All can be accomplished. I've been fighting the urge to say, be sweet when this person returns and not give attitude. You guys will, the sweetness is going to be the way to open the door for even the tough things that you need to talk about to be talked about. You know, there may be some tough things that you need to talk about, but I would start off with support and sweetness. Now, if somebody's wronged you and you don't feel like that, then that's different. But that's something that I was getting for some of you, that if you might be hurt and, you know, your ego might be damaged or bruised, but I feel like those things will be addressed or can be addressed. I don't think you need to go into it like nothing's wrong and nothing happened, right? You've got to protect yourself and you've got to be able to express your needs and what you want and how you feel. But I feel like sweet, soft security with this person. This person may be a little bit fragile, a little bit afraid to trust their feelings. So, oh wow, it's safe to let go. You're surrounded by love. This is kind of like the glow I was saying, surround them with. Okay. I love you, Leo. Y'all, let's talk in the comments. I will see you there. You've got someone coming back. I also was feeling the Page of Pentacles. I'm not sure if I pulled it, but so it could come in with an apology. I would just be careful with your response. Make sure your response is open if you do want things to work out with this person. Okay. I love you guys. Bye, Leo.